Okay, hi guys. Let's see. Just double checking to make sure we're good. And hopefully the noise from outside is not super loud. And I've got the comments pulled up. And let me just get to our slides for today. When you're here, say hi. I know everyone is a little bit busy because we just had product drop. But I am going to go ahead and get started pretty quickly. I have a huge tree down in my yard, so I have like 10 workers in my yard, and we have storms rolling in. Gotta love storm season. So I'm doing it a little bit early today just because it seems to be like we're in a perfect moment for internet right now. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Hi, you guys. Hi. Okay. If you are busy because you're selling, no worries. I'm going to get started. This will live on this page, and then I'm also going to upload it to YouTube. So don't feel pressure to have to sit here right now if you're trying to sell. This is just the time that happened to work for me, and it's quite possible that the dogs could start going off because they don't like people in our yard. All right. So today we are going to talk about curiosity marketing, and I am going to go ahead and share my screen and pull up some slides here, and we are going to get started. Let me just shift this, make sure this works. Okay. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about content creation today and curiosity marketing because I watch you guys. You know that. I kind of hang out and stalk and see what you guys are doing and see what you're struggling with and what you're posting and how those two things correlate. And I see a lot of, I post every day and I don't get sales, or I post all the time and I can't recruit. You're doing the consistency part, but you're not seeing a return. And so when I see that from you guys, when I see you chatting about it, or when you message me about it, I always go stalk and see what's happening. And something that I've noticed is you guys are really direct. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you're really direct in all areas, meaning all platforms. You're direct on your business page, you're direct on your Instagram, you're direct on your personal page, you're direct in your groups. So every single post is like, hi, I sell things. Every single time. Hi, I have this for sale. Hi, do you want to buy this? Hi, I have a coupon. Hi, like all the time. So remember, we talk a lot about the party analogy, right? You're at a party, you're meeting people, you're socializing, you're mingling in circles. And if you were the person at the party who was just walking around the party telling everyone that you sold XYZ and do they want to buy XYZ, ain't nobody want to talk to you at that party, guys. They don't want to talk to you. They want to get to know who you are. They want to hear about your business. They want to hear about your successes. They want to hear about what you do for a living, but they want to actually hear about you too. And that is where our content creation needs a little bit of work. So we're going to go over a little bit about curiosity marketing, and then I'm going to give you guys 5 sample posts for you to make your own and kind of let them inspire you. They're just overall ideas. They're not scriptings like I put in the newsletter, which I hope you guys enjoyed the newsletter that went out yesterday. If you didn't get it, a lot of you signed up after it already went out. So I dropped the link in the group. You can go check that out. Okay. Okay. So curiosity marketing is totally different than direct marketing. This is the idea of piquing your followers' interest without being super direct, and instead inciting a little bit of mystery, which then provokes the actions needed for engagement. Okay, so we talk a lot about like connect first, then you share with them, and then a lot of times they enroll in the world of our recruiting strategy. It's the same thing in a sales strategy. Okay, so first you need to engage. If you are only putting up posts that say, we have this sports bra and it's great and you're going to love it, that's not really giving them anything to engage with, right? They're just seeing it and they're just, oh, okay, great. And then they move on with their life. So the idea here is to post things on your personal page or in your group, settings where it makes a little bit of sense, that piques enough of an interest to start a conversation and engagement in them. Okay, so here's my rule of thumb. On my personal page, I do a lot of curiosity marketing. I don't always go on there and say, I have this for sale. I have this for sale. I'm like trying to think of a time that I actually do that. I can't think of a time that I actually do that on my personal page. I talk a lot about the product. I talk a lot about things that I've purchased, but I don't go on there and say like, this shirt is for sale or whatever in my original post. We're going to talk about that too. On my business page, I'm more direct. These are the items we have dropping this week. These are the items that I bought. This is what I like about these items. Hey, these items are on sale, right? Because that's your business page. It should be business, right? In a Facebook group, it's kind of like your personal page. So you want to make sure you're doing a mix of business page style posting and curiosity posting that brings on that engagement, because you need that algorithm boost. Instagram, that's a totally different ballgame. It really depends on what kind of account you have set up. On my Instagram account, I have a business account, but my feed is very much like my Facebook page. I don't go on there and talk all the time about buy this, I have this is X dollars. Now in my stories, I do that. So for me, Instagram is kind of like Facebook, where it's like one section is for more curiosity marketing and connection, and one section is for like business. Okay. So some general guidance on how to achieve curiosity marketing. You want to stick to that 80-20 rule. That's kind of just a general rule of thumb at all times. And you'll see in the sample postings that I give you, you can achieve the 80-20 rule through those postings. Okay. You guys already have the next one down. You post consistently and you post often. I try to post every day. Some days I post more than others. I don't put a ton of pressure on myself about that. If it doesn't fit in my life to post one day on Facebook or Instagram, I'm not going to crawl into a hole and die. I just make sure that the next post I put up is super engaging and can like keep me going in the algorithms. Okay. You want to balance your post with short versus long. And I know some of us would have a hard time with this. Me and Kelsey, we tend to ramble. We tend to give like long stories in our posts. So I'm always like editing my stuff down, because when someone is scrolling, okay, you picture yourself, it's nighttime, you're scrolling, you get maybe at best, maybe 3 seconds on someone's screen before the thumb swipes them up. 3 seconds, that's all you get. So if you have a post and it's got like 1 to 2 lines that don't grab them right away, and the rest they have to click see more or continue reading, they're not going to do it unless it's really grabby in those first 2 sentences, or your picture is really engaging, right? So you want to make sure you're balancing that. Throw in a long one every now and then, but keep some of your posts kind of short so that they don't have to click to see more and they can get it all at a glance. Okay. And then, like I said earlier, conversation starters over statements. That is a huge sticking point that I'm noticing with a lot of you. Also, the chainsaw is going. I hope you can't hear that. You will post statements about your business. I love this. I have this. This is for sale. Who wants $25? Like, it's all statement. When you post a statement, what are they supposed to say? Right? Maybe you get a lot of likes, like the emotion. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. I mean, I like throw likes and hearts like it's candy, right? So that's easy. That's easy, but it's not real engagement. If you post a conversation starter, you ask a question, or you make a statement that incites conversation, right? Like last week on my business page, I posted about the inserts we get in all of our sports bras, about how I always throw mine out. I don't like mine at all. And like, am I alone here? I asked a question while making a statement, and the engagement on that post was crazy because it was relatable and it was also kind of fun, and people commented along. So conversation starters over statements. Okay, so 5 sample post ideas. You can use these ideas if you want, use them to inspire you, use them to revisit. And just because it's only 5 doesn't mean, you're only getting 5 posts out of this. You can revamp some of these ideas to be about other things and then continue posting, right? These are just a broad stroke. Okay, so sample post number 1 is a business post. This is a direct post about your business that's sparking interest, but you're not saying the company's name. You're posting photos of you in the clothing or a flat lay, or if you really want to, you can post a stock photo, but you're not really telling people that you sell them. Okay, I've done this. I did a couple examples of this on my personal page purposefully yesterday so that you guys can go and look at them. I also did some last week. So you're posting about your business, you're posting about your clothing, you're posting about, oh, I'm going to buy this, or I really want this, or this is dropping tomorrow. Which one should I get? But you're not saying to them, this is dropping tomorrow and it's X dollars and you can get it if you sign up on my site here. And also, if you're a first time customer, you can get $25 here. Way too much information. Now they have zero reason to engage with you. They have zero reason to engage. And if you go look at my posts from yesterday, you'll actually see the engagement that took place in those comments where someone will comment and say, do you sell these? And then I can write back to them and say, yes, I do. And you can join my Facebook group here if you want more details. Okay, like tease them a little bit more, bringing them in. It's like fishing, guys. You're like trying to get people to spark interest. If you do that and you continuously spark interest and you get true engagement, then you're going to end up with an active customer group that wants to be there, wants to engage, wants to go shopping, wants to hear more. Okay. Same thing with like the dusters that dropped today. I posted about them last night that they were dropping today, but I didn't tell anyone to purchase them. I told them that I was going to purchase them. And I asked them which one they thought I should purchase. Hold on 1 second, guys. Nope. Love you.
Love you.
I'll see you when I'm done. I had to give the mom a snap. Okay. Shut the door, please. 5 kids. 5 kids. Okay. So I asked them, which one they thought I should get. Now, that was a really interesting conversation because not only did they get to know the product, but they also got to tell me what they think of me, right? They have the opportunity to say, oh, no, you need this one because it fits your vibe, it fits your aesthetic. Oh, you could use this one on other days like this. And what I came to find is my friends really know me. And I had some interest on the actual piece. I've already sold 2 of them today because I talked about it yesterday and I didn't shove it down someone's throat. Okay. I just spoke to them. I spoke to who they are. Okay. Oops. It skipped ahead. All right. Post number 2 is a brag. It's a big brag, but it's a brag about your team or your customers putting your own results after the rest. Okay. So this isn't about you going on there and talking about you. This is about you going on and talking about your favorite customer who just took a chance and bought an item and look how great she looks. Or, I just signed on a new team member and she's so great and you're going to love her and check her out. Here's a photo. It's a brag post about other people. And you always want to have a note of gratitude. Okay. So it's like bragging and gratefulness for those people in your life because they're helping you succeed over here. So your success level is the ending part. Your success level is like the end of the post. You want to lead with gratitude, lead with the brag, and then, at the very end, you can say about how it's helping you. And this isn't really a call to action post. This isn't like you can learn more on my business page or you can come over here. This is, again, sparking interest. So instead of talking about where they can learn more or asking if they want more, encourage them to congratulate whoever you're bragging on. Encouraging them to share that love creates a community source there for you that really brings your people together. Like it helps you figure out who you people are. Let me just read all of these posts, Melanie, are ones that I put on my personal page, and then I will alter them for my business page. Okay. All right. I'm going to get this. Okay, number 3, the recognition post. This is a flop of the brag post, okay? Because this one is about you. This one is about what you're doing in your business, what you're doing for your life. Have you grown your team? Did you grow your customer base? Did you achieve a rank that you were trying to hit? This is where you own feeling good about yourself. This is where you celebrate you. And when you make posts like this, make sure you put them in Style Squad so that we can all go and show a sense of community with you and comment and like and engage with you on those posts. Because what you're doing there is saying, not only are you really proud about what you're doing and where you are in your life and in your business, but look at all these people I have to cheer me on. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is what I like to call the incognito business post. You guys see me post this one a lot. This is a mix of value and mystery. This is where you post about your workouts. This is where you post about your daily routine, what you did for the day, what you're working on. Like, this is where I will post a picture of me wearing Savvy, but my post isn't really about Savvy. Maybe it's about my business. Maybe it's about what I'm doing that day with my family, but I'm wearing really great clothes. I put up a post just like this yesterday. You can go read it. And I didn't really talk about I sell Savvy. I talked about my business in a really vague manner, but it incited engagement in the bottom. So go check that one out. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is the direct post. Okay, this is the post where on Thursdays or on Fridays, you share the live, you talk about what's dropping the next day. Maybe you share screenshots from the email. They're moving the big truck. So I'm rushing because the dog is barking. This is where you directly talk about your Savvy business on your page. This is also why you have the 80-20. Post number 1 and post number 5 are more direct and more business related, where the other posts 2, 3, and 4 are a little bit more incognito. You're talking about your business, but you're not leading with a big sale sign, right? So I want you guys to really try to take these posts and make some of your own. I'm going to put up like a post in Squad for us to kind of like talk through it with each other. And I want you to post like pictures of your posts. If you're friends with me on Facebook, go look at my posts that I did over the last few weeks. I think probably about a week and a half. And kind of like see how I was able to get that engagement drawn in, how I responded to the engagement in the comments. And then I'll also put up a couple screenshots of those if we're not friends on Facebook or you can't find me. Okay. All right, you guys, super quick today. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and then we'll have a follow-up post where we can discuss and answer questions. Okay. All right, you guys, have a good Friday. I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning for Rise and Shine.